Yes, good afternoon everybody. Today we will learn about chapter number 11, that is work and energy. So let us proceed with that. Look at these three pictures. In the first picture, a boy is simply sitting and reading a book. In the second picture, a guy is pushing a cart. In the third picture, these two guys are doing exercise. So, can you tell me in both of these three who is doing work? So, let us proceed to understand this concept. Yes, in the layman language, we used to say about work that yes, activity involving mental or physical effort done in order to achieve a purpose. Yes, we are using our mental effort or our physical effort. We are doing a work over it in our layman language. Simply, if we are standing by holding this book in front, holding this book, then for 2 hours, if I am holding this book, so I would say I am tired now. I have done a lot of work. Strength, energy. So whatever energy we are using, I was holding this book and I was saying that I'm holding this book for 2 hours and I am totally tired now and I have used a lot of energy. Means that I have used my own strength. Yes. So in our layman language, we would like to say that work is what? कि कोई भी activity है, any kind of activity in which our mental effort or physical effort is done to achieve any kind of purpose. That is work. कि हमने काम कर लिया है. If we are preparing for our examination, we are putting a lot of mental effort and we used to say we have done work. And we have used a lot of energy to achieve that work. But according to the science, it's something different. Let us see about it. Yes, now let us learn about the scientific definition of work. Okay, what is work in terms of science? Work is said to be done when application of force causes displacement of an object. Yes, whenever we will apply force to any kind of object, it must displace. Here displace means it should change its position. For example, I'll show you one example. Yes, our example is, suppose I am taking this table and this table is stable now, stable, okay. I'll be doing no work and until and unless I will not apply force and it will not get displaced. Yes, now I will do some work. I am pushing this table and this table is getting displaced because I have applied some force on it. Yes, now I have done some work. Yes, so work is said to be done when application of force causes the displacement of an object. Work is equal to force into displacement. What is it? Work is what it is, the magnitude of force that we have applied into displacement. How much position it has changed. Suppose I applied 1 Newton of force and body the table has displaced by 1 meter. So I will get 1 joule of work that I have done. Right? So let us proceed with the next. Yes. Next we have to learn about the units of work. Yes. SI unit means standard unit of work is joule and we usually denote it by capital J. And 1 joule is the amount of work done on the object when force of 1 Newton displaces the object by 1 meter. Means that if we are applying 1 Newton of force and the body gets displaced by 1 meter, then we will obtain 1 joule of work that is done. Like work is equal to, the similar example that we have taken in the previous slide is equal to force into displacement. So from here only we will get 1 work is always done when we will apply 1 Newton of force and body should displace 1 meter from its position. Okay. So 1 kilojoule is always equivalent to 1000 joules. From kilo only we come to know it is equivalent to 1000. Now again suppose I am holding this book of 1 kg for 5 hours in my hand. Now I am applying some force over it and this force is balanced by the gravitational force, but I am still here at this point and I am not moving, I am not changing my position. It means the work done is 0 here. Okay. Now let us look at this picture. This girl is trying to push a wall by applying a lot of force, but this wall is not displacing. Here no displacement is there, means no work is done over it. She is applying force perpendicular to the wall. So whenever there is no displacement, no work is done, means that the work done is 0 over here. One more example is there that when the work applied and the displacement of the object, whenever these two things are perpendicular to each other, then work done is 0, and when there is no displacement, the work done will also be 0 over there. Now let us take one example, the same example that we have taken before, but we will use one concept more over here, that is positive work. Now what I will do, I will apply force on this table. And what I have done now, I have applied force in this direction and table has also displaced in the same direction. Whenever the displacement and the force is in same direction, then always the work done is positive. Now here, work done is positive. That if I am applying force and that body is also getting displaced in the same direction, then the work done is always positive over there. For example, kicking a football. Whenever you will kick the football, obviously that ball will move in that direction where you will apply in the direction where you will kick the football. Moving a chair, yes. For moving the chair also similar to the example of the table, that where you will move that chair will move in that direction in which direction you will apply force. Throwing the stone, yes, whether you are throwing the stone like this means that the stone will not go back, it will always go in that direction wherever you will throw that stone. Means wherever you will apply some force, the body also move in the same direction, that is the work done is positive over there. Riding a bicycle, yes, whenever you ride the bicycle by applying force on the bicycle and that bicycle move in the same direction. A car moving forward, yes, whenever you are driving a car, whenever the car moves forward, means you are accelerating the car towards the forward direction, the car moves forward, then also work done is positive over here. In all these cases, in all these examples we have done that here the bodies are displacing in those direction in which direction we are applying force. Means what? Means the work done is also positive over here. Now let us learn about the negative work. You must have got the idea from the positive work also that what can be the negative work. Whenever the displacement and the force, they are in opposite direction. Means whenever we will apply some force, the displacement will be in opposite direction. Okay, now let us take some of the examples of negative work. For example, when you jump. Whenever you jump, you are jumping to a height and you are jumping against the force of gravity. Means whenever you jump, you displaced to upward direction and the force of gravity is from the downward direction. Here is what? Here there is the opposition of force as well as displacement. Here work done will be negative. negative.